Well, hello there. Welcome to this. This is Info Harry. Last year, I ran Info Harry 2, which someone in chat is already mentioning Classics of Game. Fun fact, that 20-second Classics of Game video about Info Harry 2 is all it took to get me to speedrun Info Harry 2. I ran that last year. And this year I wasn't gonna submit anything. I had my hands full with tech stuff, and the day before submissions close, id Software, the developers of Info Harry, dropped a re-release, we'll call it. It's not a remaster, it's not a remake. They just rebuilt the game again on Windows. It's the DOS game, but it's just in a Windows package you can just run and play, and it's in 16:9, and it's neat. So here's Info Harry. You can see Info Harry there staring at you. He's not back this time. This is the first time. And this is made by a high school kid who was trying to impress his programming teacher, apparently. And Info Harry is a character built after the programming teacher, and I just think that's really neat. But anyway, where Info Harry 2 was a run and gun with loud booming sounds, this is more of a puzzle game sort of thing. So we're going to play on the Like a Boss difficulty, because the only thing that matters is how much time you have between difficulty levels, and we're speedrunning, so who cares? That's not the level we want. We want level 1. So, let's go. The main thing of Info Harry 1 is you just want to pick up all of the discs and go to the exit. And this is your most basic of silly, endearing little DOS era jank. And I've already screwed up. Wow, the nerves are getting to me. And that's something that will happen often as a demonstration. The most common thing that will happen as you're trying to route through these levels is you will soft lock yourself by not having enough TNT. You have to do everything in a very precise order. Let's do that in the correct order. We'll call that a demonstration. There we go. You get the big flashing, the big ready text on the screen. You run over here and flap. This level, I don't know why, but all you do is go over here. 3 introduces the idea of you can't really tell sometimes what bombs you can block and which ones you can't. And also introduces the worst platform cycles known to mankind. Now we get to wait an entire platform cycle. We need this TNT. We get to wait an entire platform cycle. Have to bomb upward as we're going here. Grab this, we're all done. We get to wait an entire platform cycle. And we're free. And that was a PB apparently. Cool. This game has a scoring system that is mostly based on how fast you complete the stage, which I think is kind of neat, even if like it wasn't really built for speedrunning. You have score that ticks down basically as you proceed through the stage. Alright, stage 5. This one's a little tricky. You have to kind of take a very unintuitive path through here. Because you need that TNT in the bottom right. You need all the TNT pretty much before you try to exit the level. Or you might get stuck. And then you have to bomb this out in a very specific order. I get to serenade you all with my clacky keyboard because as a DOS game, this just feels better to play on keyboard. Don't ask me why. Here's the Visa level. You can tell because there's Visa everywhere. Pick up all this stuff. It's a very simple game though. It is just left and right on the arrow keys and space to bomb. You can't jump. If I end up in like a pit, I'm just kind of done. I have to restart the level. Here we just kind of come down, we go both directions, and then we go up to the top right and exit the level. Apparently, especially people in Europe who played around on DOS in this specific era might recognize this game as looking a lot like a game called Actiball. It is just a reskin of Actiball with Info Harry instead of a ball. Shocking, I know. Slightly incorrect. Let's try that again. I wasn't on the right tile. The detection for which tile you're on is kind of finicky. You have to be very careful about where you're standing or the explosion will come out at the wrong spot. Peasy? Stage 9 is also a little weird and circuitous. There's kind of a gotcha here, where if you try to go right there first to get that TNT, you get stuck because you can't really get back to the other side. And also, when we try to end the level, we need to go in specifically here. If we try to come in from above there, like right where above Harry's standing right now, you'll run out of TNT. Grab this stuff to start off with. Anytime you see a lift, you pretty much need to bomb an opening for it. Because the lift is the only way you have to get back up to the top of the screen. We have 2 TNT left, that should be good. We just come down here, bomb this, and then go all the way back up, waiting for another platform cycle. This is the most circuitous level, and after I finish, I want to show you my quote-unquote notes for this, because they're something to behold. Also, every time you have to do the entire platform cycle here, you have to wait for all of this because the platform stops for a moment at every floor. If you're on it. As you can see, my thumb raised the bomb button. I didn't even mean to do that. My bad. But the platform moves faster while you're not on it, so a big part of like time optimization is to not be on the platform unless you need it. I'm gonna keep my thumb off of the bomb button while just waiting for now. A little painful when you're trying to do a speed run. There is a different route here I forged out where you go top right first and then go top left and middle left. But it's so tight, and if you miss a platform cycle, it's slower. And the platform cycles are really tight on that route. So I just decided to do the relaxed version. Should be ready to finish this stage out. Ready. Stage 12. Another one of the weird, like, unintuitive things. I need this to start off with, and this. And then we come back up with the extra resources we have and start working our way over here. You have to stand on top of this block and bomb it. If you try to bomb it from the side, you'll bomb out a pit and fall in it and get soft locked, which is not fun and not fast. Generally speaking, soft locks are not fast. And we should be good to just finish everything normally. Fall into the power switch. Stage 13 looks more intimidating than it is, in my opinion. Just kind of have to be sure to get everything as you work your way down. And this is another one with like really weird and tight platform cycles. And you have to do 3 circuits through the stage because everything is like suspended over death electricity, or whatever you want to call it. But we should already be good to go. We just have to draw the rest of the owl here. And I don't know, I think this is a much better game than Info Harry 2. Info Harry 2, they tried to make like this really intense running gun in an engine that clearly was not really built for it. This is just a kind of casual puzzle game, and like I said, it's a reskin of Actiball, which as I understand is a very well received puzzle platformer game. It's just It's just a little strange. I find it a little endearingly weird, and I like it for that. Go down. You can get stuck while trying to fall through gaps sometimes, though. That's a little weird. Almost there. Come down here. Bomb this on the way by, grab this, and we're out of here. We're almost done. Stage 15 is the final stage, and it's kind of a victory lap. You just go straight down here. Grab everything, and make this platform cycle if you're, you know, good and fast. You do an up bomb here. What's an up, or what's up bomb? I don't know. What's up bomb with you? Wait, no, that doesn't work. And that is the entire game. Congratulations, BBG, you finished the game without skipping a level. I'm impressed. Yeah, you can skip levels, which is why the category is all levels. I just wanted to do them all. Anyway, if you were wondering how my brain works, before I sign off here, I want to just show you my quote-unquote notes for level 11, the one I described as really circuitous. Yeah, there we go. Completely legible. Anyway, that's info, Harry. I just wanted to pop on and share something. I've had something in every BBG, so I had to make sure, you know, I had something for you all this year. That's the only run I got for the marathon. We're coming up close to the end of the event. Next up, we've got Faizu with all of the content warnings. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let Bad Chop take it away. And I'll see you over in the Faizu content warning zone. Take it away, Bad Chop.